Aries, what's good with y'all? What's good with y'all? We're going to do a finance reading, you heard? We're going to do a reading to spiritually guide you into your financial direction. This is just going to highlight into your finances. I'm not sure what we're going to find, but we're going to dig together. You heard? Pause. But anyway, I hope everyone's feeling great, enthusiastic, energetic. You know, the moon is in Aries right now. Let's talk about it. Talk about it. Real talk, you know what I mean? So this is going to be a 7-card draw, I believe. Yes. So I'm going to cover your immediate concern about finances, your immediate past relative to your finances, the immediate future relative to your finances, the state of mind of you, the viewer right now. That would be the Aries viewer, by the way, not the cross-watcher viewer. Then the obstacle that you face financially, followed by the help that you will receive financially, and lastly, the outcome of your finances situation, all right? So, with no further ado, I'm going to get right to cutting this deck and beginning this reading, all right? Let's initiate this reading. Let me use Aries terminology. Why not? Okay. First card here is the financial concern of Aries. Bam. The Knight of Pentacles in reverse. So already I see that there has been some concern about the love that you have for something that you feel slighted for. So something that's financially related to. This is a Pentacle card that's financially related. And it's related to work as well. You're not making the money that you feel you deserve. The thing about this is, however, that you're actually not putting in the work that you deserve. The type of money that you want, you're not putting in the type of work that you deserve. That type of money that you want. You understand, Aries? So it's like you're half-assing this thing. I don't know why you may think that just because you're bringing it forth that makes it all enough of a reason to be compensated for it the way that you believe. But I get the feeling that you're more along the lines of playing with this because you have some love doing it, but I don't think you're taking it serious enough to be industrious about this. That's where your financial concern is. I think this is something that you're doing in addition to something else as well. Like you're doing this just because you're greedy, Aries, because you want more money, and this is another potential stream of revenue, and so you're just like that. You're just throwing gum at the wall, seeing if it sticks type shit. You know what I'm saying? But what's your immediate past when it comes to finances? What's your immediate past when it comes to finances for Aries? Immediate past when it comes to finances for Aries. The Ace of Wands. So you was on fire about something. You was in your element in the recent past, and that's probably what got you hype and confident that you can do this other thing that you are concerned about. Because you were inspired about it. So it might have been the same thing that you began, right? Somebody might have fluffed you up, you know what I mean, and said, yo, you're good at this, or this is good. And that might be the truth, but it might have been one person. See, that one wand might have been that one person that told you that, and you found that you should take that wand, grab that wand, and run with it with a sense of urgency at that. Like, oh, okay, I can do this. There goes the proof. I'm out. I know I can do this. It's something that you knew that you can do. It's more of a challenge though, and you knew it was a challenge. You knew it was a challenge. You knew that the talent is potential at that. So meaning there would have to be some type of growth associated with this thing that you took on. And in order to do, there might be some travel involved with it as well. But in order to obtain that type of finance, you would have to grow. You understand what I'm saying? You would have to grow. So your concern about it earlier, the first card drawn, was just basically saying you want it right now and it's not supposed to happen right now. But let's talk about your immediate future when it comes to this financial situation, Aries. And for those who have watched the readings yesterday, I just want to say this. When I do past, present, future readings, Like the future card can be the immediate future, like the next day. I just wanted to put that out there. Like, it does not have to be no distant future, y'all. But y'all get in the comment section if y'all seen those videos and let me know. You heard? But Page of Swords in reverse. Page of Swords in reverse when it comes to your immediate future. So, what, Aries, what you got going on? You see, this ain't vibing high. This thing that you're taking on to make additional money because you're being greedy, you're not vibing high, even in the near future, because whatever you're doing, it feels forceful. It feels like you're pushing it on people, and you don't even care how they're receiving it. And whatever product or service this is, you should think about customer care, because they're going to be the ones who are, purchasing your product or whatever this service is. And let's say it's not. Let's say it's just something communicative like this, like just speaking on YouTube or whatever platform that you're on. They're still going to want to be able to tap into you in some type of way to be like, well, do they even care about what they're telling me? You understand what I'm saying? If you're just blurting it and you're snobbish about it, or I'm searching, but I'm searching what I feel. You understand what I'm saying? This feels real egotistical. So your immediate future when it comes to this financial situation is going to be real egotistical. You might even be a hypocrite. You might be talking or doing something, behaving like you're anti-it, when actually you practice this shit at home type shit. You know what I'm saying? You might be on some shit like that. You're going to be suspicious. People are going to suspect you of something with this thing. Just keeping it a beam with you. And of course, if this doesn't apply, if this doesn't apply, let it fly. You Aries watching. But if it does, take accountability. Stand up for your own shit, type of iffy shit you on. Just keeping it a beam with you. Alright, but look, what's your state of mind right now? Let's find out what your state of mind is, Aries. What we got here? The Hermit in reverse. Yep. So your state of mind is paranoia. It's probably paranoia from what you got going on, because, and I don't know, I don't want to be insensitive to your situation either. Maybe you need the money. Maybe you need some extra money, and therefore you don't want to be lazy about it. That's not your style, right? You want to take action or whatever. So maybe you took this on in the belief of that. You need the money right now. So, but your state of mind has you in isolation, and it kind of makes sense if you look at your immediate future, your immediate past when it comes to this financial thing. Solo act. You might have had one solo friend tell you you're good. You took off. Then you're on the Page of Swords in reverse. You're holding on to that swords like mine. Ego, sun card, I have chakra. It's mine. And now, when you're alone, this is when you are alone. How will they know? How will we know, Aries? This is you when you're alone. And now you're paranoid. You're isolating. You're being a recluse. And you have antisocial behavior. So how are you going to expand this thing when you're turning inward? Now, it could be dope if you was turning inward to find some type of answer, some type of enhancement to what it is that you're doing. But that's not it. You're turning inward because something is actually bothering you about this task that you're taking on. You know what I mean? To the point where you feel like you're going to have some spiritual consequences for it. So, like I said, you was being deceptive about something, and you're being suspicious about something. The people are going to see that they're going to see the suspicion that comes from it. So that's why your state of mind is like that. But what's the obstacle, right? Because all isn't said and done yet. What's the obstacle for Aries when it comes to this financial matter? Let's see. Obstacle for Aries. What's the obstacle for Aries in their finances? Obstacle for Aries in their financial concern. Come on, give it up. What's the obstacle for Aries in their financial concern? Bam. What's this? Community. What community are you in? The community is upright. Does this trigger you? Are you in a family environment or in a family situation and you're going all out in order to support the family? This may be why you need the additional money. See, there's always a reason. There's always a root reason. And that could be a factor that at least people would or could understand. It doesn't make you right. It doesn't make you wrong. But nonetheless, it is a factor that people would actually be able to embrace and understand. Like, oh, okay. Because a lot of people carry and take on a lot because of their family. So it could be that, or it could be, but this is your obstacle. You understand what I'm saying? So sometimes we think we are obliged to take care of our families. I see this with a lot of young men these days too. They believe that it's up to them to get their mama out of the hood and stuff like that. And it's just like, it's really challenging to tell these kids that that's not the case and it shouldn't be the case. They're not even 21 years of age. Like, they got so much to learn about themselves in the world at large, but you can't tell them that that's not their job to get their mother out the sticks. So it's that type of attitude that I'm feeling like it could be your mom, your pop, it could be the whole family that you're trying to carry the burden on and I feel like you're younger than them, whatever situation this is, and that's actually your obstacle. It's actually in your way. Now, if it's not your family, it could be your immediate community, and something that you want to practice is not even like going according to zone laws or whatever the case may be. So that could be some type of blockage that interfere with you, or maybe it's a religious community, or it's one of those neighborhood watch communities where they watch every single thing you do, and whatever you do is just not in accordance with their mindsets and in agreement with the community. That could be the obstacle as well. So these are things you should take into consideration. I keep thinking that this is something that's communicative too, Aries, but you let me know, you know what I mean? You make it fit where it's supposed to fit. Let's figure out how you're going to get help with this situation, where the help is going to come from, or what type of help is going to be, or I don't know, what other kind of way? Just help in general, you know what I mean? It might be spiritual, guys. That's a lot of cards jumping out. I'm told not to take those. Let's get back to it, though. What type of help? It goes to help. It goes to help. Taking both of these, just the way they pop up. So we got the Ace of Cups upright. It's going to be an emotional inspiration. It's a new beginning, but I think if the financial topic might even switch. The card after that is moving on. What's that? Six of Cups. Eight of Cups. Forward. Yeah, this is what I felt before the cards was even drawn. So it's like this. Look. Something else is going to come. A new beginning for you. It's going to feel emotional. It's going to bring you happiness. It's going to feel like it's a part of you. And you're going to know it. You're going to be outpouring with energy. You usually are. So I don't see anything that's really going to be different about that. But that's going to be the help, something new to inspire you. Whatever it is that you're doing right now, that's not it, Aries. That's not it. The cards is even saying you're moving on. You're moving on. And you can move on. You're going to abandon that last thing that you had started because that's not cool for you. And it's understandable. Again, this is Aries energy. You know what I'm saying? You get inspired to do something. You get fiery about it. You dart out. You just go and do it. You take action. So this is just letting you know, you know what I'm saying? You've reached your limit when it came to that particular thing. And that's what's going to help you to know and understand and be okay with knowing your limitations. It's a no. This is a no card. That's it. Leave it. Let it go. You may be disappointed, but you need to let go of that and search for the truth, because that's where the help comes in. Cut your losses while you can. So, what's going to be the outcome of this? What's the outcome to this for Aries? What's the outcome to Page of Cups upright? So you're going to receive some type of solace, some type of comfort. This is a good idea. This is a storyboard. It's a good idea that you're taking on this new thing that's going to inspire you. You're going to obtain cooperation through it, so it's not something that you could be looking down on people about or just bulldozing over them like, oh yeah, I can do a new thing, look at me go. This is going to be more of a cooperative thing that you're involved in. You might even be influencing some younger people, taking a liking to this. This might have something to do with spirituality as well. If you are the type of spiritual Aries, then yes, I would say this is something along the lines of spirituality. Even if it's like a soul searching thing or a spirit searching thing, searching for the knowledge of spirituality or whatever the case may be, something along those lines. And it's going to make you feel vital. It's going to make you feel young again. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how young you are, but it's going to make you feel young, even if you feel bogged down lately. But you're going to tap into some psychic energy. That's going to be the outcome. The outcome is you're going to be spiritual, more spiritual than you are now, and it's going to come through studying emotions, maybe even studying the emotional responses of people based upon what they're subject to or what they're influenced by. So that's all I got for y'all today, Aries. I'm out.